It was great news. I had to wait for a little bit, just kind of anxious, a lot of anxiety built up just with my family, but just kept the main thing, kind of kept praying and kept talking to my family and my coaches, just staying ready, whether it be get ready for the league and get ready for next year's combine or get ready for next season. I was ready for either or.
How tough was it last year when you got the injury? I know you tried to play through it, tried to power through it. How tough was that? And what was the deciding factor when you said, okay, let's just pull the plug on this year?
Well, it was really about the eligibility thing. I didn't really understand what was the the steps to take. So in my mindset, I had to play, and because I didn't think I had another year, and playing on my right ACL, I mean, it was nothing. I just put myself in that mindset, and let my team know like I'm here, and if I can go, I'm gonna go.
What play did it? When did you do it? Do you remember the specific play?
It was just like a kind of like a reach block, and I foot slipped in the turf, and just friction, and it's kind of just one of those unfortunate injuries, just almost a non-contact injury. So it was I kind of knew right then, but I tried to just play through it and whatnot.
How's you apply for that waiver? What's that process like? Like, do you hear anything through like the months that you're waiting for it, or do they give you any sort of feedback?
There's little feedback, but that's why there was a lot of just anxiety. There was a lot of gray area. I just didn't know, and I'd never been through that situation before. I kind of leaned on, Caleb Kelly just being in here. Curtis Lofton, I talked to Coach Venables, and that's just different, outlooks and different perspectives of how I should take my situation based on who they know I am and based on what my options are. So it's kind of hard a lot just because I'm not doing and I do have to wait. But again, just with Coach Smitty, just staying ready, making sure my weight is right, making sure I stay active, make sure I stay in the training room 2 and 3 times a day. So I mean, just with the guys around and everybody around this program, just to help me out and just keep me level-headed and keep me straight on to what I need to do is probably kind of kept me straight.
Did you ever look back down the journey you've had here in Oklahoma has been pretty incredible with the different things that have come up and how you've been able to overcome it. You're able to look back and just reflect on how this journey's been?
I do a lot. I mean, that's why, practice, like Coach, he tells me, like, I'm a relentless practice player, and that's why it shows on the field. I'm always thinking about that, because I'm like, unfortunately, I've had 2 injuries, and, who would have thought it'd be me? I mean, I'm very big on, my taking care of my body and stuff, so just I would have never thought, but that's all about preparation. You got things that you can do and you can't do now. So just adapting and making it work for yourself. It's just unfortunate, but I come out here every day, even if it's coaching the younger guys, and just being relentless, because I know I would want to be coached like that to get the best outcome of my potential.
How is the knee feeling right now?
It's great. The training staff and the coaching staff is just taking it slow with me, just because just being a starter and being a guy to be counted on throughout. You don't want to make a small mistake being spring ball. Not to say that spring ball is not important, but having had those reps and having those spring ball reps is just it's more of a liability, and it just becomes a risk for the team, for the defense, for myself, my personal situation too. So they kind of taking it slow, but it feels great. Like I'm in great shape. I'm great, just ready.
When do you hope to be 100% right?
It's still up in the air. I've reached my 6-month mark, so pretty much I'll get cleared to do certain stuff. Well, pretty much cleared everything, but again, they're just going slow. So
does it help at all that you've been through it before? It was your other knee, I believe, but does it help at all that you've been to the rehab?
It does help, just with little milestones. Like, I kind of know where I'm at. This time, the last time, I just didn't know what I didn't know, and it was just kind of like I was walking into it. But now, just having like a something to rely on, just being my right one. And I've had different setbacks with my left one, that I didn't have with my right one. And it's just different, just having that mindset is just like, things will go wrong, but let's find a solution for it. So.
How much are you able to do right now? I mean, we saw you kind of shadowing some plays.
Just pretty much the drills, just shadowing, kind of like a walk-through, run-through pace, just getting my body moving and just staying cautious, no like sudden cuts, no, even I can, but just being cautious again, just taking those step by step.
How did you get better last year?
Can you explain that for I don't.
But like by being out, how did it maybe help you?
Just putting myself in the situations of the guys who were playing, just being in those situations and, creating, competitive depth with, knowing and having those guys get those reps. So putting myself like as if I was going to go back out and that like I know as a vet, I will help them. I know information, and I've been in so many situations on the football field to where I can help those guys out so where they don't have to run into those, hard practices or hard days where, things are not clicking for them and stuff like that. So I was able to be, a coach and a player, and, the respect of my teammates. They know that what I put on the field is striving for excellence.
How hard is it to hold yourself back?
It's very hard, just being so athletic, being so like anxious and hyped up for football. I love football. It's hard, watching my teammates, make plays that I know I make, and I'm happy for them. But in the moment, there's a lot of like, you want production for yourself. You want like to reach those goals and stuff. So it's very hard, holding myself back. But I just gotta look at it's a bigger picture, and I know, just born, the injury last year, I would have probably made a big dent in the NFL draft. So just, keeping that same process and, picking up any, things that I left behind, any like mistakes that I had, just trying to correct them right now while I'm not in it. And just the mental part of football is probably 80% of, the battle. So just making sure my mental is right, making sure, I stay physically ready and I won't have any problems.